welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're like, wow, the video quality has kind of gone down, you'd be right. My iPhone is telling me I don't have enough storage to film, and that's bullcrap. But it is what it is, and I'm just gonna use my old phone that I'm basically using as an iPod right now. So, yes. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is my third time filming this. I'm really annoyed about it. Moving on with the subject. Last week, I did not film because I did not feel like filming, and, you know, that's part of the thing. I gotta do this when I feel like it. So, yes. I still haven't finished this book, which is kind of to be expected now. I think I'm going to be reading this book for a long time, because even though I read 2 or 3 chapters every day, it's taking me forever. And, yeah, I'm probably going to be getting my own copy of it soon because of that, because I don't want to keep the library copy out of circulation for, you know, that's what books are for in the library, is to circulate them and all of that. So this one will probably be going back to the library very soon, and I will be getting my own, mass market paperback copy, although my goal for this week is, before I get my own copy, I really want to get to the 3rd book, or whatever it's called, and that is at page 350 something, 356, so I want to read about 100 pages of this book this week. Yes. But what I did do was, this weekend, I sat down and I said, I'm going to concentrate on other books for a little while. And so I read volume 11 of Full Metal Alchemist, just because I needed something. I felt like, because To Sleep in a Sea of Stars was taking me so long, it felt like I was in a reading slump. So I wanted to prove to myself that I wasn't in a reading slump. So I read Full Metal Alchemist volume 11. And I read an old young teenage favorite, and that is The Fire Within, which is a series about this guy who moves in with the Penny Kettles, and Mrs. Penny Kettle. Miss Penny Kettle is, her name's Liz. She makes clay dragons, and there's something special going on with those clay dragons. But the first book is mostly about David and Liz's daughter Lucy finding a squirrel in the backyard that has been injured, and trying to help that squirrel. And that's mostly what the first book is about. It's a very, very quick read. It's a children's book, and the words on the page are ginormous, so even though this is like 300 pages, I knocked this out last night. So, yes. Which brings me, that's all that I read this last week, and I read both those things Sunday. I did start and DNF Book Lovers. First person is not for me. I could smell the miscommunication from a mile away. Not for me. So, yes. So, that being said, something that I've recently discovered about myself is that I really like having giant TBR piles, and I like having them right beside me while I'm reading. For some reason I find it motivating. And I dropped one of the books. I feel like I can pause on this. Okay, my legs were going numb anyways. Maybe I should just film on this phone. It's so much easier. Okay. So, giant TBR piles right beside me. I find them motivational. I know other people find them daunting, but I find them to be, you know, it's nice to look there and go, oh, those are the books that I'm going to read next. Those are, you know, what I'm working towards. Okay. So, because I read The Fire Within, I'm going to be reading the whole series, and I'm really excited about it. So, we have Icefire, Firestar. Was that Firestar? That was Firestar. I don't know why I know that one off the top of my head. The Fire Eternal, and Darkfire. And I'm going to be reading those probably this week. They're very, very short. I wouldn't be surprised if I get them done before Friday. Yes. There are 2 more books in the series, but I do not own them. So I will have to be getting those from the library. Do you like our new spot? We're filming here because my sister's home. And this is, my all for the game wall. Wow. Okay. So because I've discovered, big TBR piles right beside me, very motivational, we have 4 more books on my TBR for the next couple of weeks. And yeah, I think I am in a mood where I could get through all of these in the next couple of weeks. Next, we have my little sci-fi pile. In this pile, we have The Martian, which I've heard great things about, and I'm very excited to read. Been telling myself to read that one for years at this point, because I always wanted to watch the movie, and then I was like, but I like books better. So, there we go. And, again, another one where I was like, let's watch the movie, but I like books better. We have Ender's Game. 2 basically classic sci-fis. Next up, we have... Did not say the wake word for that speaker. Okay. Next up, we have a couple of books. So this week, I'm hopefully going to be starting the Raven Cycle and Dreamer's Trilogy reread. I am reading 1 book from each of those series every week in preparation for the Grey Warren. So I think it's going to be The Raven Boys, The Dream Thieves, Blue Lily, Lily Blue, The Raven King, Opal, Call Down the Hawk, and Mr. Impossible. And then I think there will be a couple of weeks in between Mr. Impossible and when I will be able to get my copy, and that'll give me enough time to have a little bit of a brain reset before Grey Warren comes. So this week's reading assignment is The Raven Boys. And then, because it's fall, and fall is Dark Academia season, we have The Secret History. I'm so excited to have this copy. Spoiler alerts for most of my book haul this month, honestly. For 3 of these. So, The Secret History. I really love The Goldfinch, so I'm excited to read this one. I hear it's crazy, and I'm excited. That's it. I don't know when I'm going to get around to reading The Secret History, though. That's more like a overall fall TBR, I think. That's it. Thank you for watching. Sorry that it's short, and I didn't even give any star ratings. Full Metal Alchemist is 5 stars. The Fire Within was 4.5 stars. Okay, that's it. Thank you for reading. My next weeks will probably be much longer. I hope you have a wonderful week. I hope you read something really good. And yeah.